Welcome back to Reading with Wako. Today we have a fable from the Aesopic tradition by a Latin poet named Phaedrus. It's about a wolf and a lamb. Let's get into it. Okay, welcome to the video. So I'm going to read it through first once in Latin, and then we'll go through it together, and then I'll read it again, just so that you can get some more practice in hearing and understanding the Latin in itself, and see how much you've progressed over the video. Okay, so here we go. We'll start with the title. Lupus et Agnus. Ad rivum eendum lupus et agnus venerant, siti compulsi, superior stabat lupus, longeque inferior agnus, tunc fauce improba, latro incitatus iurgii, causam intulit, cur inquit turbulentem fecisti mihi, aquam bibenti, laniger contra timens, qui possum quaeso facere quod quereres, lupe, a te decurit ad meos haustus liquor, repulsus illa veritatis viribus, ante hos sex menses male ait dixisti mihi, respondit Agnus, equidem natus non eram, pater Hercle tuus ille inquit maledixit mihi, atque ad corruptum lacerat injusta nece, haec propter illos scripta est homines fabula, qui fictis causis innocentes opprimunt. Okay, so the title is Lupus et Agnus, so that's wolf, the wolf, and the lamb. Ad rivum eundem lupus et agnus venerant, siti compulsi. So, ad rivum eundem means to the river, to the same river. Eundem, to the same river. Lupus et agnus venerant. The wolf and the lamb came. The wolf and the lamb came to the same river. Ad rivum eundem lupus et agnus venerant. Siti compulsi. So siti compulsi is together. So compulsi is nominative plural, and it agrees with lupus et agnus, who are both nominative singular, but together they're plural. So they were both compulsi, compelled by thirst. Compelled by thirst, they came to the same river. Who did? Lupus et agnus. So that's ad rivum eundem lupus et agnus venerant siti compulsi. Superior stabat lupus. So this is a comparative adjective. So superior here could mean one of two things. It could mean both, actually. Superior, that he was stabat superior, so he was standing further up the river, we could assume, or that he was standing taller, that he was taller or greater, stronger. He was standing stabat lupus stabat superior, so he was standing greater or taller, stronger. Longeque inferior agnus, and the lamb, longeque inferior, far lesser, either in power or down the river. Tunc fauce improba latro incitatus iurgii causam intulit. So then, tunc, fauce improba, with fauce is like a jaw, like a maw, like fangs. It's like a mouth, but it's a little grittier, a little spookier, scarier. Fauce improba. So with a not very nice, with a evil or bad jaw, with a evil mouth. Latro, which is the name of the wolf, and it means literally robber or bandit. So latro is the nominative, so that's the subject. Incitatus, so he was incited. So the wolf, whose name was Latro, was incited, and he was with a evil jaw. He brought with his evil jaw. Causem Yurgii, so the cause or the reason or the subject of Yurgii, a quarrel or a complaint, some kind of disconnect between the two. So then Latro brought Intulit with a not very nice mouth, because he was incited, incitatus, the cause of the quarrel. And so this is what he said: inquit. Cur inquit, turbulentam fecisti mihi aquam bibenti. So he said, why do you make for me drinking, mihi bibenti, for me drinking? Why do you make the water, aquam, turbulentam, mixed up with mud, we would assume. Laniger, which is the name of the Agnus, the lamb, and it means literally woolly laniger, contra timens, so it says in response, fearing timens, qui possum quaeso facere quod quereres lupe. So who is able to do facere? I ask, who is able to do quod, what, quereres, you're complaining about? Who is able to do what you're complaining about, lupe? So that's the vocative. Wolf. And he substantiates this by saying, a te decurit ad meos haustus liquor. So liquor, the liquid, obviously the water of the river, decurit, runs. A te ad meos haustus, to my drinking, to my gulps. So because the water is coming from the wolf to the lamb, how could the lamb be mixing up the water for the wolf? Good argument. Repulsus illa veritatis veribus. So repulsus illa. So the wolf is illa here. Lupus, repulsed, or yeah, that's basically what it means. Veritatis veribus. So he's repulsed by the powers, by the strengths of truth. Veritatis. Says, is assumed, ante hos sex menses male ait dixisti mihi. So he said, this is before, or means basically before, ante hos sex menses, before these 6 months. So before these 6 months, male, poorly, ait dixisti mihi. So you spoke poorly concerning me. Hos sex menses, before these 6 months. So basically he's saying, because he's getting defensive here, basically. He's trying to defend himself by saying that the lamb was slandering him, which it doesn't have anything to do with his actual complaint. Respondit Agnus, so that's Agnus, lamb, the lamb, responded. Equidem natus non eram, so he's not even 6 months old. Eram, I was not equidem even born then, basically. I wasn't even born. And so the wolf, what does he say? Pater Hercle tuus ille inquit maledixit mihi. So then he doubles down on this one and says, Pater Hercle tuus. So your father Hercules. So like one of your ancestors then, one of your mythical ancestors, someone in the past who was related to you, ille inquit, he said, spoke poorly concerning me. So, sure, you might not have been born, but someone related to you slandered me. And atque ita corruptum lacerat injusta nece. So, and then, atque, and then, ita, and thus, lacerat, so lacerated or tore up. He tore up, so the wolf tore up, corruptum, the person who was seized, which is obviously the lamb here, corruptum, injusta nece, with an unjust death. So he tore up the lamb having been seized with an unjust death, and he was afflicted. So he killed the Agnus. Haec propter illos. So this is our kind of excipit here. This is our narrator speaking now after the fable has been told. Haec propter illos scripta est homines fabula. So we see here, this is a bit dispersed here, but haec scripta est fabula. This fable is written propter illos homines. So it's all kind of scrambled here, but you just have to look at the declensions and it becomes fairly clear. Propter here is probably for those men. This fable is written for those men qui fictis causis innocentes opprimunt, those men who fictis causes, with made up reasons, for made up causes, like the wolf, obviously, who made up some silly reason to kill the lamb. Innocente, so people who haven't done anything wrong, people who are innocent. Opprimunt, who oppress, or I think that word is good. Oppress innocence with made up causes, fictis causes. Okay, and so that's how it is. I'll read it again to see how your understanding has changed, hopefully for the better. Lupus et Agnus. Ad rivum meendum Lupus et Agnus venerant, siti compulsi. Superior stabat Lupus, longeque inferior Agnus, tunc fauce improba. Latro incitatus iurgii causam intulit, cur inquit, turbulentam fecisti mihi aquam viventi, laniger contra timens, qui possum quaeso, facere quod quereres lupe, a te decurritad meos haustus liquor, repulsus illa veritates viribus, ante hos sex menses male ait dixisti mihi, respondet Agnus, equidem natus non eram, pater Hercle tuus ille inquit maledixit mihi, atque ita corruptum lacerat injusta nece, haec propter illos scripta est homines fabula, qui fictis causis innocentes opprimunt. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the video today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.